Hello. I want to introduce you to some changes that have occurred in the Knowledge Path system. I believe these are going to be changes that are really going to help you with understanding what's going on in your course. What I want to really bring to mind is probably one of the most important things, which is the to-do. This section captures things that require attention, such as incoming message, question queries, and any submissions. So if a student has queried a question, they feel that they've gotten the correct response, but yet we're marked incorrect, that is going to show up in this area. Additionally, any messages, students having a challenge with some of the content and reaches out to you through the Realize It system, it will show up here. So this is a perfect example when you actually have a message from a student and it wants a response from you. I'm having some difficulty with APA versus MLA. Do you have a resource? Excellent. This gives you the opportunity to reach out directly to the student because they have reached out as they were in the week 1 assignment of tone and word choice for this particular class. So it says, I'm having trouble, can you help me? And that lets you really directly target that particular student. But if you think this is something that the whole class might want to see, you could of course add it to your Canvas announcement as well. Let me show you the opportunity you have, and let me clarify this for you. If you have a student who queries, and this is something that the student can do as they're moving through their knowledge path, they can say, I actually think in response to this question, I selected the right answer. So if they query this, it will show up on your to-do panel, and this is what you'll see. You'll actually see the body of the question. So how would you describe the tone of the following passage? The passage is provided, and then the responses are given. You then see what is considered the correct answer, and you will see the student answer. If you believe that without a doubt this is actually correct, you can click Mark as Correct. Look at this. So now it will send feedback to the student and it will correct it. That's a great little tool. So if they are questioning the content, you can also tell them, well, if you think that there was an issue, be sure to query the question. Because it's difficult for us to understand when they say, well, it was on question 3. It's an adaptive system. Question 3 for one person is not question 3 for another person. And each time they do it, it will not necessarily be that same question 3. So make sure they mark them as queried. And when they do, it will show up right in your to-do tab. And it's a question that is queried. They provide you the content. They also provide you the opportunity to mark it as correct. And here's the feedback. You are right. This has been corrected. And now that will be corrected for the student and it will adjust their score. So there's a new addition to this that I know you're going to love. Grading information would be displayed here on the To-Do tab once a due date for an objective has been met. So you will come in next and you will be presented with the grading information where you must simply submit the grading information like you've done in the past by syncing the grades, and it just says simply to submit grading information. It's a blue bar at the bottom of all the student information, and it will simply sync the grades directly from Realize It into Canvas. So remember, do it twice to catch any students who may have been doing work after the late policy is still in effect in that 4-day period. But now it's even better because it sits right on your to-do panel, so it's right in front of you every time you come into the class. So as you are working on your to-do tab, if there are questions that have been queried or messages from the student, as you go through them, once you're done, you will have cleared your to-do queue. So that includes grading. So you will see the to-do queue remain until you have actually taken action on those items. Once you have, you get the message letting you know that your to-do queue has been cleared.